And even if you know that you can get an $80 oil change at the aftermarket, the independent aftermarket shop, and that same service is $80 at the dealership, there's still, when you walk into this big, huge showroom with the marble floors and beautiful bathrooms and leather couches and flat screen TVs and work areas and kids areas and tiled service drives and people walking around, and you're still doing it for $80, there's a little bit of a smoke there, like what's going on? But the business model is so much different. We're selling cars, we're, F&I, reselling cars, used cars, all of those things. We've got so many revenue streams that support the structure of a dealership. And the customers, while they realize that, if you're coming in for repair and you have this box of a retailer from a Meineke kind of thought process, where it's just a box with cars that get fixed in it, and then you're sitting on a leather couch and against marble floors, you're thinking at some level somebody's paying for this, and it's me. And so we're driving value into what we do as we go to market, to let people know that not only are the revenue streams diverse at the dealership, but also within the service department. So we're going to market and saying to our customers, what we do is different. We're able to have better capacity to serve you. And if it's relatively the same price as someplace else, then why would you go anywhere else when you can come here and sit on a leather couch and get decent coffee and a clean bathroom?
Yeah.
So that's kind of where we're going. That's the value proposition that we're driving for our customers.
Yeah, that's interesting, because it's almost like a catch-22, where you want to have those amenities. But I've never heard anyone else speak to this, but it totally makes sense, because we think that a lot with the banking system. And, especially when I was younger, you'd walk in the columns, and you see the huge bank, and you're like, I'm paying for this,
Yep.
I've never thought of that before, but that's true. And to the reverse of that, talking about the smaller, where it's just a garage. And I used to deliver parts for a living, and we did AC condensers and radiators. So I went into plenty independent service stations when I was doing that game, and I know exactly what you're talking about. It's almost the Subway effect, where you can see your sandwich being made versus, and I have never put that together, but you're right. And then that kind of, you do have to educate, because that is the conclusion probably being drawn when if something's too fancy, I guess. And I've never thought of that, but that is so true, man.